Hey guys, so let's practice some more questions. So the first one I want to give you is x plus 2 and x minus 3. Okay, we're going to use our FOIL method. So we're going to start with first. So x times x times x is x squared. Okay, next we need to do our outer. Think about it, the x went to the x. The next thing the x has to go to, it's going to rainbow over here to the 3. X times negative 3 this time. So you're going to get minus 3x. Okay, then we have to go inside. Positive 2 times positive x is plus 2x. And then last, the 2 has to go to the 3. Positive 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Okay, notice the signs matter. This positive 2 times this negative 3 gives you a negative 6. So just be careful. Signs do matter in these types of questions. The questions I gave you before had a plus sign and a plus sign. Now you have a plus and a negative. Okay, our last step, just like our other questions, we're going to combine our middle. Okay, I'm going to put that little note in there for you. So I'm going to bring down my x squared, and then I'm going to combine my middle, negative 3x plus 2x. So this whole thing gets combined. Okay, do not drop that negative sign. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1x, and then I must bring down my minus 6. Okay, something to realize that on IXL, it's also going to be written like this: x squared minus x minus 6. Okay, negative 1x is the same as saying negative x. Just like when I say I have a pen or I have one pen, it represents the same thing. Okay, so as long as you can recognize both of these, you are good. Okay, I'll put an or here. Okay, I want to do another example with you. So our next one is going to be when we have two minus signs. So x minus 3 and x minus 4. Okay, so just like before, we're going to start with our first. X times x is x squared. Then we have to do outer. X times negative 4. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. Then I have to go to inner. Negative 3 times x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And then last, the negative 3 has to go to the negative 4. Negative 3 times negative 4. I'm just going to write that right here. Two negatives are going to give me a positive. Negative times a negative is a positive. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so just like a little side note there, you might want to write that for that, just to remind yourself that's going to give you a plus sign. Okay, and then same thing, once you do all your rainbows up here to distribute and to use the FOIL method, you are then going to combine. I'm going to put that little note here so we don't forget. Okay, you want to remember you are combining this whole thing, this whole expression right here with the x's. So you don't want to drop the minus sign. That's why I'm circling it so I realize that this negative comes with you. So I'm going to bring down my x squared. And then I'm going to do negative 4 minus 3. So remember, you guys have your calculators at home. Use them if you're not sure. Negative 4 minus 3, you're going more in the negative. So you will be at negative 7x. And then we have to bring down our plus 12. You don't want to do all this work and then forget plus 12. And that's it. Like this problem over here, it could be either or because of that 1 with the x. But over here, nothing really changes if we were doing IXL. And this would be your final answer. Okay, so 2 different questions. I can give you questions where I rearrange this, where I put like the negative here and the plus here. But same concept. So you have when you have 2 plus signs, which is in the other YouTube video. You have one when you have a positive and a negative multiplying together, and when you have a negative and a negative. Okay, so use these for your practice questions for this week, and good luck.